Hi, scientists. We have been studying fish and a lot about goldfish. We've been reading books about goldfish. Maybe last week you read some of the epic books on goldfish. Some of them were storybooks, but some of them were also learn about the world books. So I want us to talk about what we've learned a little bit about our fish. What makes an animal a fish? How do we know that a fish is part of the fish family? What do all fish have in common? So let's think about our goldfish. You guys drew pictures of goldfish and you labeled all their parts or their structures. Does a goldfish have a head? Yeah, so do we. So are we a fish? No, but we both have heads. Do goldfish and other fish have eyes? Yeah. So does that make me a fish? No? What else do fish have? You might have said fins to help it swim. Do we have fins? No, we have arms and legs, but they're not the same as fins. Fish are much better swimmers than we are. What else does a goldfish have? What body part or structure helps it breathe? It's gills. Gills. Do we have gills? No, we use our lungs to breathe. I think we're missing one more thing. We've got its head, their fins, scales. Do they have mouths? Yes. They need to eat. In fact, I need to feed them when we're done today. They like to get fed 2 times a day, and they rush to the top and gobble up all the flakes. So now that we know the structures or the parts of a fish, and we know that those are what make them part of the fish family, we need to think about what we learned about how do we keep fish alive? How do we know that they're going to be able to survive? What do they need? Well, they definitely need water, right? They're not like us where we can live on land. They need water. They also need, what do I need to do after this? I need to feed them. So fish need food and water, and they need a space to live. Like we have ours in a fish tank, but fish may be in lakes or rivers or in the ocean. They need space to swim around. So those are things that all fish need to survive. And it really helps if your water is clean. In fact, I think I need to clean our tank today too. Time for me to do some of my jobs, but I'm happy to do it. Okay, so guess what? This week, we are going to start studying a different animal. And I'm going to give you some clues to see if you can figure it out. It's not going to be fish. You ready? It's a different animal family. Okay, so here are my clues. Are you ready? This animal lives outside, usually. It has 2 feet. It has 2 eyes. So it lives outside usually. It has 2 feet, 2 eyes, and it has wings. Wings that help it fly. What animal do you think we're going to be studying this week? If you said bird, you're right. So I have some pictures of some birds that you might see out in a walk if you go on a walk today, which is something I'm going to encourage you to do. Or maybe look at your window and see if any birds are there. Usually birds are really active in the morning time, so that would be a good time to observe them. But my window's open right now and I can hear birds, so you might get lucky if you check later in the day too. So this is an American crow. And those are those big black birds that we see at our school all the time. This one is a robin. It's a little bit smaller than a crow. Put it right there. An American robin. There's other kinds too. And then the other bird I have today is a house sparrow. Can you say that with me? House sparrow. So we have a crow, we have a robin, and we have a house sparrow. those are the 3 types of birds that I had to decorate our science center today, and you might see them as you go out on a walk or look out your window. So I want you to really think like a scientist today. And when you are studying birds on your walk or while you're looking out your window, I want you to pay attention to where the birds are. Are they in a tree? Are they on something else? Are they high up flying? Are they on the ground? What are they doing? Are they eating? Are they by themselves? Are they with other birds? So any little detail you notice, what size are they? Are they really big like the crows? Or are the birds you seeing smaller like the sparrow? What colors do they have on their feathers? So I thought before we end our science today and you go out on your science walk or your observation through your window, I would teach you how you could make binoculars, because I don't have binoculars and I'm about to go on my walk. I need to take Audrey. And I was thinking, well, how could I make binoculars? So if you have old toilet paper rolls that you're done with, or maybe a paper towel roll that you cut in half, these would make perfect binoculars for your science walk. So go ahead. You can pause the video and grab one if you have it. Mine was actually a paper towel holder that I cut in half. And then I grabbed a hole puncher, but if you don't have one, maybe a grown-up can help you use scissors or a pencil or maybe a butter knife or maybe scissors would be the best, to poke a hole in the sides of your paper towel holder. And then I also had some string in my garage that I'm going to use to tie onto the sides of the paper towels, and that's going to be my necklace so that I can wear my binoculars around my neck and then use them when I spot a bird. So let me get all my supplies. Okay, I think I'm ready. So my first step is going to be to punch a hole on the side of each of my paper towel holders. So there's 1 hole, 2 holes. And then I'm going to do the same thing with this one. 1 hole, 2 holes. Okay. And then I'm actually going to get some tape. Let's see. Where? Oh, I see it. Hold on, scientists. Here's the tape. And I want to put the tape in the middle. You could also use glue, but you're going to need to let it dry. So glue might work best. It might hold longer, but I'm just going to use tape for now. And then I'm going to stick them together, and I want the holes to line up. Okay, so now I need my string. I'm going to cut a piece of string, and I'm going to tie them onto the hole parts. So I'm going to tie it right here, make a knot. Now the one in the middle, I was going to tie some there just to hold it together because I'm not using glue. But if you're using glue and you let it dry, then you might not need to tie it and punch it in the middle. And then I'm going to stick it in here and tie the other side. And let's see if my binoculars will work for my observation walk today. You might have heard Audrey. She's barking. She knows it's time for her walk. Okay, so here they are. I can put them around my neck. And then anytime I spot a bird, I can stop and be really quiet and observe it carefully. And scientists, you could also turn this into an art project. You could paint them, or you could decorate them with markers. You choose what you want to do. Have a great time observing birds, and I can't wait for us to continue learning about this new animal.